Alright YouTube, so this is the review of a really kind of crappy, cheap Android phone that used to be my personal phone, and the charging cord fell out. One of the problems with the charging port is loose. Very loose actually. So it has a simple LCD on it, not complicated at all, not very bright as well, but for the money you get a halfway decent phone. Some specs on this: you get a Quantum Snapdragon 400/410 2.2 gigahertz. So to put that in perspective, that's about half the power of the Samsung Galaxy S7. You get 1 gigabyte of RAM, a 4-core processor, and Android 5.1 lollipop on it. Very smooth, nice device. Haven't had any problems majorly with it. It has actually halfway decent camera, 5 megapixel camera on it. So kind of hard to show you the camera, but as you can see, once both cameras focus, has a real nice camera on it. I used to use it for recording videos. It's got the off-screen capacitive touch buttons, which I personally like better than the on-screen, especially for if you have an OLED phone, you don't have to worry about burning with that. Another thing is you have Dolby Audio, which I kind of wish every phone came with this. It is so nice to have. It's one thing why S7 is lacking. I mean, you can go through doing just all the sound levels and everything. I'm also running a custom home screen on it, Nova Launcher. Now it has a pretty cheesy looking call. I mean, it's nice. It looks kind of like the iPhone, I guess you could say. But not too bad. And then here's where you can see the resolution issues, where you can basically make out the pixels. And it's got a really big battery too. It's got over 2,000 milliamps, 2,100 milliamps. Really good. It doesn't have fast charge, which is kind of a downer if you're like me and you need to charge your phone every time you come back from school for like an hour and then go again. So it'll last you a while. It's got a sound recording app built into it, which is nice, and records in good quality. I mean, this phone has everything you would need for it to do, except for the internal storage. The only bad part about it, so then I had to rip it open and put an SD card in it. Yeah, I have an expandable storage slot right here, which I'm currently using in my phone right now to record this video. But I used 32 gigabytes in it, never ran out of storage. Now it's got all the standard stuff on it. Once I can get this thing to actually focus here. Come on. There it goes. Oop. Oh, there we go. I mean, it has hotspot, everything on here. And honestly, my opinion, if this and the S7 were put next to each other, there's not a huge gap of technology. Other than the fact Samsung obviously is twice as powerful, has 4 times the RAM, and OLED screen. This is running just kind of a cheesy LCD, but it has nice touch on it. It has pretty snappy for most part. I'm not having any problems with snappiness. Runs good. Android 5.1, like I said. It's a good operating system. And once you install put developer options on, you can do a lot more with it as well. Now, you can't one-click root this, which that's my biggest downer of this. My Android 4.4 phone, one-click root, easy, perfect, done. But this phone, I'd recommend for the people who say this is one of their first phones, or say they don't need an expensive phone, they're just using it as like a phone and don't need the highest of everything. Like, even me being a power user, this phone suited me just fine for years. I never had a problem with it at all. So, Software Mayhem signing out with the ZTE Maven 1.